Welcome back for another video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my pond. I realized that I forgot to make like a update on how it looks, basically, that it's finished. That is because technically I'm not entirely finished since I still had to do some plants, but this is pretty much a video of how my pond looks. So here's the pond my brother and I built. As I mentioned, I did realize that I didn't really make a video on the finished product of the pond, primarily because it's not entirely finished technically, since I still have to do some stuff. But otherwise, you can pretty much see the pond. This is how it looks. The pond itself is not going to change. So basically, I have a bottom drain over there. I have my skimmer over here. I have a bog over there, another bog over there, and then my waterfall over there. I have some plants that I still need to plant over there and over here. That's primarily why I didn't make a video yet, since it's not entirely done. But other than that, everything is growing well now since it is the summer and it picks up, so perfect time to make a video. All those plants over there is good. I got a taro, some grasses, some canna, some more grasses over there, which are doing extremely well. I got a good amount of fish in here, some turtles, basically just koi, and then there is a big catfish down at the bottom. In the front of the pond, I have this path here, which is made out of flagstone, just to make it easy access for us to walk by here, and makes it a nice transition into the pond over on this side. And then I have the natural look over there. Also goes down along there. Since my pond is quite exposed to the air, birds are able to see it. So I did lose a few fish initially from a heron or an egret coming to take them, since the depth will protect the fish from raccoons and stuff like that, but birds not so much. So what my brother and I did is we strung this fishing line all the way across, which is helping so far. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of make it out. It's all along here, just going all up, even up until the top of the house over there, just covering the whole area. Theoretically, the bird could land over there, hop down and walk, but so far so good. I did see recently a bird though, but it was up there on the chimney and then flew away, so that was good, since I don't want to lose these fish. It won't be able to take like the big fish, but most of the other ones it will be able to take. There's one turtle, it's another turtle, there's a bigger turtle down there somewhere. So basically that is how my pond looks, or our pond looks. Very nice, really very relaxing. In between the two trees I have here, an orange tree and a lemon tree, so there does get some stuff inside here. That's the purpose of the skimmer, so it pulls into there. And then to show the plumbing or the filtration, which I have, which is situated over here, which you don't really actually notice from this side because of, well, the plants, the tree, and then there's a fence right here which is basically blocking out. I do have a greenhouse in there over there, which is my aquaponics system, but it all pretty much blends into over here. And then for the filtration, at the moment I have my pump right here, which is an external pump, which goes one to the bottom drain, another to the skimmer, and then I have a filter over here, which is an external, basically bead filter, which does the job right now. And then there is a UV light here. I will be changing this up fairly soon, well, when I get to it, basically, to make it more efficient and more effective. Do some, instead of having this kind of filter, well, I'll still use this filter, but I'll add on some other stuff to make it better. Change out some of those fittings just because they aren't the best. That's pretty much how the filtration looks. An air pump over there. I have electrical that's right here, which is also feeding to my greenhouse or my aquaponics system. So it is pretty much shaded. I do want to build some covering over it because it does, the sun does break down plastic, so the more protected it is, the better that is. But that is pretty much the pond. I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out. As usual though, when you do something, you always think of stuff that you can do better. So if I would do it again, I would change a good amount, but other than that, this is like perfect, I would say. So here's a view from there. I'll take some drone footage as well that you can see. Big boulders go a good way, or a long way, instead of using a bunch of small ones. If you use bigger ones, it makes it look a little more natural. I do need to get a stronger pump though for my waterfall and stuff, since it is split off, so that is what I'll be doing later on. I also, as I mentioned, do plan to change the filtration, which I'll be using tanks like so, and I'll also basically create this pond into an aquaponic system. That way it can serve more purposes than just like ornamental. So I'll put like grow beds on that side and some grow beds over here to make it more efficient and everything. But as I was saying, I'll use like this tank for filtration and some other ones, which will do better than just this guy over there. Because that guy's okay, but I mean, you only can do so much in something that size. And the more filtration I have, the more fish I have, the more I can feed them. I'll probably also do some more edible fish in here and then change the food up or something. But other than that, that's the pond. And if you do wonder why I don't have any rocks going inside the pond itself, there's one that allows for more gunk to accumulate, so it makes it more of a mess. Also, it will take up space to the pond, so if I would put rocks inside and stack them up, that's losing a good amount of the pond area. The straight walls or the straighter walls allows them to be protected from raccoons and stuff like that. The only thing are herons and egrets that will typically get them, at least in my area. What they'll do is sit on the side, and even if the fish is smart enough to swim down, the bird would throw up in the water like it's chumming it. The fish comes up and then boom, it's gone, which is unfortunate. That's why, as I said, I got this fishing line up here. Let me grab some food. They're always so hungry. During the summer you can feed them a lot, but that's based on filtration and everything. That's why I want to add more plants, basically an aquaponic system to this, so I don't have to change water that much, because California is always in a drought. So the less water I change, the better it is, or the more money I save. Plus, by adding grow beds to this system, it makes it more useful. There's the catfish. And here's that other turtle right here. Just got this one, so still getting used to the area. Well, that pretty much sums up this video. I was just showing you how our pond looks as of now, and basically the finished product or semi-finished product. As I mentioned, I'll be changing some things up, hopefully sooner rather than later. But that's pretty much that. Pretty satisfied with how it turns out. So if you do have any questions or comments, remember to leave those below. Otherwise, thank you for watching.